Hey y'all, make another quick video. I've been stewing on this stuff for years. I thought I would start from the start, where kind of it started for me, knowing about all of this. And also I want to say that I'm not here to point fingers. I am not here to place blame, because honestly, if you haven't learned this, as you learn it, you'll realize if you're in a narcissistic relationship, I've learned this about myself, it takes two. It really does. And narcissists aren't going to find people who are strong and emotionally intelligent or emotionally healthy, because that's really too much of a challenge for them. So this brings me to projection. In trying to work through a relationship some time ago, I watch a lot of doctors' videos, make sure they're kind of qualified. And again, like I've said, there's, life coaches. I have no idea who these people are. I did not qualify them. But some of the things that they've said really resonated. And I was like, ooh. And then I would confirm it and stuff like that, which is what I expect everybody to do here. And again, please leave a comment if this resonates with you, maybe different things you might like to cover, because there is so much. Anyway, projection. What is projection? So in my trying to work things out with this relationship, and again, I was unhealthy too, but I had started, I for a couple years prior to this time, probably about 6 years, I struggled with MDD, major depressive disorder. You see the commercials on TV for antidepressants and, may give you suicidal thoughts. I had one of those medications, and I will tell you, I had a plan. Really did. So for years. And you always got to find a reason not to go through with it, but that's not today. So after years of reading, researching, studying, like what's wrong with me, I have ADD. The doctors tell me I have OCD. I've got all this stuff, right? No big deal. But what got me down the path of searching for, sorry about the light, narcissism is, I was working out of town on the phone with my past relationship, and I got, I've been doing reading and researching and stuff like you asked me to. I said, yeah. And the comment that came back was, I realized your parents were the perfect breeding ground for a narcissist. Now, I'm not the type to type LOL in a text unless I'm actually laughing out loud, right? But I was on the phone and I was like, oh wow, really? And when that was said to me, I literally had to, because I didn't even know what this word meant at the time. Now, mind you, this was only not even 3 years ago, I think. No idea what that word meant. My studies, my digging into my own health and my mental health and why I was in the state I was in never even took me down that path. I wasn't looking for bad in anyone. I just wanted to be better. I just wanted to be healthy. And when this person came back with that, I was shocked, although now I'm grateful, but that's where projection comes in. I've had this to me so many times, and I didn't realize what it was until then, because as I started to dig into that, I came across projection, and I'm like, how can someone, a nice guy is going to tell you he's a nice guy. Not a nice guy is not going to tell you he's a nice guy, right? Anyone I've told that to were just, taken aback, because it's just so left field, So projection is, and I'm not going to lie, I remember doing this to one of my children. although I didn't feel it was that or negative, or from my heart, I didn't mean that. I saw traits in one of my children that had seen in other family members who were known for these behaviors. And I said, you're like this person. Don't ever do that. Horrible. I didn't know, right? So anyway, the point of it is projection. If someone is coming at you with something like this and you just know it's out of left field, do not take it to heart. Do not take it to heart. Think about where it's coming from, right? A lot of times, and a big thing with narcissism is their ego, right? And how can they admit fault? How can they, oh, I can't believe I did this to you. I'm so sorry. Never going to happen. But they need to confess. They need to get it off their chest because they do know. And that's something, if you haven't seen covered, I will definitely cover at some point. But that projection helps them not only to get something off of their chest, they get to put it on you. Now you are walking around like, oh my goodness, is that me? I'm such a horrible person. How did I do that? What do I? Now you're off kilter, right? Now you're ready for more manipulation. Now you've been weakened. You're a little, hit with a bat. Like, so projection, it is, and again, you can define this somewhere. This is my take on it. This is how it worked for me. Hopefully it helps you. This is their way of confessing and getting it off of their chest and putting it on someone else, because it lightens their load and they can just throw it on you for the time and they're all set. So that's kind of projection in a nutshell. Again, please comment. I would love to have a community of support for each other. I have had a handful of people in my life that stuck through this with me, and I'd like to be there for people if I can. When you come out of stuff like this and you're not the narcissist, you never want people to feel the pain that you had to endure. So again, be strong, everybody. Don't fall for the red flags, and have a great day.